My elder brother ruined my marriage because of money. I lost my parents when I was a teenager. We are just three. My elder brother, myself, and my younger brother. When I finished secondary school, I learned a handwork. I was making hair. That is what I used to send myself to school. My elder brother was in the village while I was in school, and our last born was with him in secondary school. Even while in school, I'll be the one to pay my younger brother's school fees. I'll be the one to send money to my elder brother because he didn't learn a trade. He practically doesn't do anything. So I met my husband after my HND, and then we started dating. Shortly after, he wanted to marry me. So we came to my hometown for introduction. I brought my husband to meet my other brother and some few distant family members. For introduction, we got the list and everything. So I traveled back to where I'm based. Any little thing that we needed to buy from the village, I sent the money to my other brother to help me buy them and keep them in the house, since we are coming back to the village for the wedding. Not knowing that my brother did not buy a single thing, not even a bottle of honey. My brother did not buy anything. So I traveled to the village 1 week to my wedding. At this point, we have sent my brother everything that we needed on the list, both the drinks, everything you can think of, even money for canopies. I was communicating with him back and forth. He acted as if he was planning everything. He didn't do nothing. It was only the cake person that I paid by myself. I paid the decoration lady by myself. There probably would not have been any wedding if I didn't pay for that cake and decoration myself. So I traveled to the village about 5 days before my wedding, and my brother was not in the village. I called him. Where are you? He said he traveled, that he went to the neighboring town. He's doing something. I'm like, okay, no problem. The things you bought, where are they? He said I shouldn't worry. On that day I will see them. Are you sure? If you bought things, are they not supposed to be in this house? On that day, I'm going to see everything. Put the 25 liter groundnut oil they are going to use to cook. Ingredients of cooking, nothing is here. What do you mean? He said they are not going to cook in our house. That they are going to cook in my uncle's house. So he sent the money to my auntie to buy all those things. I shouldn't worry. I said okay. Knowing the way my brother was, I went to my auntie's house and I asked her, did my brother buy anything? She said no. He didn't give you money, nothing. She said no. I was panicking because 5 days to my wedding, there's nothing to cook with. Absolutely nothing. So I called my husband and I was explaining I was furious. I said I should calm down. That men does things differently than women. I should just relax. Maybe he has a plan. I'm like, what kind of plan? I'm not seeing anything. I don't understand what is going on here. I started calling people. I called the decoration lady. I asked my brother, which canopy people did you collect canopy from? He called the name. I reached out to them. They said that nothing like that has been set for my date. I paid for another canopy set. I said, please bring it to this I had to pay extra because they said that I didn't book on time. I didn't mind. At least let there be chair for people to sit down. I trusted my brother and I was waiting for him. 4 days to my wedding, my brother's phone could not be reachable. We call and call, the line is switched off. We call and call, it's switched off. Now I don't understand. You said you have done everything. My auntie is not aware that you even have money for the food, for the drinks, nothing. Thank God that my husband had a little money. We had to buy just a few drinks and buy just half bag of rice, just so people will see food to eat. We couldn't even buy meat. We bought fish. They were even frying the head of the fish inside the food for my wedding. This is something that I sent my elder brother money for. We had sent over 3 million naira to my elder brother just for the preparation of this wedding. I don't know what my elder brother did, but there was nothing on ground. Not even the bag of salt that was on the list. Wedding day came. My brother was nowhere to be found to even collect the bride price. I'm an orphan. Thank God that my uncle was present and my younger brother was there. I literally cried on my wedding day. We had spent this money. We didn't have any money to start buying cow and buying things all over again. My friends came from far and near. They were serving food in my wedding with fish. Some were eating head of fish. There was no drinks. I was so ashamed. I cried on my wedding day. My makeup was ruined. In the evening of that wedding, I was so sad. The whole place was gloomy. They've paid the bride price. That they did my traditional wedding without anything good thing that was on the list, like nothing on the list, because we couldn't spend that money again. Thank God my husband had a little money. They started calling everything in the list. He was giving them a money. His friends came. All the money that was supposed to be sprayed, they used it to settle everything that was supposed to be on my bridal list, pay off that dowry. At this point, we are not even talking about dancing, let alone spraying money. We just want to pay this dowry and be over with. After the whole wedding, the DJ could not even go. He was in the place till 8 p.m. because he was surprised. Everybody, we know ourselves in the village and they know my brother. The whole place was just gloomy, no happiness, until one guy came and told me my brother in a hotel with one girl, drinking and enjoying himself. Since I've been spending this money for my wedding, apparently my brother has been using it on different girls. He didn't even have the decency to appear on my wedding, to even collect the bride price, to even say, my sister. The funny thing is, if he tell us a particular thing is 100,000, we will send 120. If he says 200, we will send 250, just so he can have extra. But it was not enough for him. My uncle's wife, who I didn't trust enough to send money because we are not close in any way, was the one who stood by me throughout this wedding. My wedding was in 2022. That's about 3 years ago. Immediately after the whole ceremony, I took my younger brother with me to my husband's house. Since that day, I have never spoken to my brother till yesterday. He called me telling me that he was in the hospital, that he had piles. He has this one, that if I don't send money, he's going to die. He had to call me with a strange number. And I told him that I didn't care. From the day he did that on my wedding day, he ceased to be my brother. If he wants to die, let him die. I am not interested in him at all.